Okay, so for maths today, year 5, you are going to be looking at a mixture of different methods and operations. Okay, so it's really important that as we're learning new skills, we don't forget what we've done, and we don't forget as well that one of the most important things is that we can move between different calculations. So it's no good just looking at division one day, multiplication one day. We need to be able to move between the different operations. So today, okay, we are going to have a look. There is a multiplication grid. If you need to use it to check your answers, you can. So, like I've just said, really important that we can switch between different methods. Okay, and as you move into year 6 and then on to secondary school, this is the key skill, okay, that is really important. That actually you can select the right method and that you can use it effectively. So today you're going to be looking at 3 different operations. You're going to be looking at addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Now, a brief recap. Okay, I'm not going to spend too long on these, so make sure, okay, if you need to rewatch them, you can rewatch them. So we set it out neatly into our column, okay, like this. Now we need to make sure our place value is right, don't we? So the digits, they are not the same amount of digits, so we need to make sure that we line it up correctly. Okay, and there it is. So we're now set up ready to have a go at our addition, and the most important thing is we always start from the right hand side here in the ones column in this case. Okay, 4 and 4, 8. We work our way along. Okay, so 5 and 8 is 13. I'm going to put the 3 in and carry across. So this should be a recap for all of you. Okay, because you're just remembering exactly what we're doing each time. 9 add the 1 is the 10. Okay, and then 5 add the 1 is 6. So there we go. We work across our method nice and quickly there. So into our second one, we're looking at subtraction. 6,524. Okay, subtract 3,619. Okay, so let's have a look here. I'm going to start with 4 subtract 9. Now I know I can't do that, so I'm going to come next door. Okay, I'm going to take one of those from there. So now I've got 14 subtract 9. So I'm going to use that as a 5. Okay, 1 subtract 1, 0. 5 subtract 6. Now I can't do that, so I'm going to come to here. This becomes a 5. Okay, and this becomes 15. 15 subtract 6 is 9. Okay, and then 5 subtract 3 is 2. So exchanging happens in here this time, and we can follow that through. So a method that you should be nice and clear on, and you will just be selecting today what we're going to do. So now recapping multiplication, we looked at this last week. So 2 different types here. We're multiplying by a single digit here, okay, and we're multiplying by a 2-digit number here, and that changes how we're going to approach this calculation. So let's do the single digit one first. Set it out in exactly the same way, okay. 3954, 3,954 multiplied by 5. Now I've only got this time a single digit to do all of my calculations with, so I'm not going to have to do 2 steps down here and then add it together. I'm just going to be able to work across, and we're going to look at these one at a time. So 5, okay, 5 times 4, I know that 5 times 4 is 20. I know that 5 times 5 is 25, add the 2 is 27. And I'm going to cross this one out because it gets me into a really good habit when I get into the next one. 5 times 9, okay, I know that 5 times 9 is 45. I'm going to add the 2, which is 47. The 7 goes in, and the 4 goes across, okay. Then 5 times 3, okay, 5 times 3 is 15. Add the 4, okay, is 19. So I now know that 3,954 times 5 is 19,770. Okay, now what changes over here is that we have got a number that we're multiplying by is 2 digits. Okay, so there is our 2-digit number. Now if it's going to be 2 digits, I know straight away that I'm going to have 2 rows of my answer in here. Okay, and I know I'm going to have to add those together to get my final answer. So I'm going to do 2 times all the numbers. Okay, and my answer is going to go in there, and then I'm going to do 30 times, and my number is going to go all in there. But I'm going to use a bit of a cheat. I'm going to straight away, okay, put a placeholder in here, which means that my answer is going to be 10 times bigger. It's going to be pushed this way, make it 10 times bigger, so then I can just do 3 times these. So let's start with our 2. Okay, we always start with the 1s. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. And 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, nice and straightforward so far. Now we go to our second digit, okay, our tens digit. Now we've put our placeholder in, so we're along one column, aren't we? So now 3 times 4 is 12. I'm going to put the 2 in here. I'm going to carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6. Add the 1. There's 7. Cross that one out. And 3 times 5 is 15. Now, I'm not finished now, because here I've got 2 times. Here I've got 30 times. And when I add those together down the bottom, I'll have 32 times, won't I? So, 8 add 0 is 8. 4 add 2 is 6. 0 add 7 is 7. 1 add 5 is 6. And then 0 or nothing add 1 is 1. So I now know that 524 times 32 is 16,768. Okay, so you can pause the video, you can re-watch some of those if you need to double check your methods. Okay, you've got a selection of questions today. Now look out, there are some in here you will not need to use a column for. So although there are 12 questions, okay, there are, I think, 4 in here that you won't need to use a column. And I'm going to leave that to you to work out as you get to them. Really think, do I need to use a column, or is there a trick in here? Can I do something that means I don't need to use a column? Is it multiplied by 0? Is it multiplied by 1? Is it multiplied by 10? Is it add or subtract 10 or 100? Okay, can we do it simply without using a column? If you get through these and you're looking for a challenge, a bit of an extension, here is somebody's workings out, Rosie. Now she's made some mistakes. She's made 2 mistakes. What I want you to do is find those mistakes for me and then think about the correct answer. Okay, what should that answer be? So I look forward to seeing your work on Class Dojo. Okay, and our learning journey session is earlier today. We're doing it at 10:40, okay, instead of 1:50. So I look forward to seeing you all then.